started with our and we are going to start with marches. So knees up, slight swing of the arms. Get the blood flowing through the whole body. And moving on to arm circles. So big circles with the arms going forwards and backwards. Going to be doing smaller circles as well. When you're doing those smaller circles, move those arms, move those wrists around. And moving on to squat. So feet are approximately shoulder width apart. Going to squat down, going to look forward so that your chest and your face are looking at the wall in front of you. And moving on to marches with our heels up in the back. So trying to get your heels up to your butt. Arms wide, so arms straight out in front, shoulder height. Bring the arms all the way back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then forward again. Squeeze doesn't have to be very long, just a second. Moving on to stick up, so arms straight overhead. Bring those elbows down and back as if you're trying to put your elbows in your back pocket, and then arms straight up overhead again. It's a nice stretch for the upper back, shoulders. And back to squats. So again, feet approximately shoulder width apart, squat all the way down, back up again, making sure that you're looking at that wall in front of you, not at the floor. Okay, so I'm going to quickly run through today's program and then we'll get right into it. Our first exercise is a pause squat. So we're going to squat down, hold it for a second or two, and then right back up again. Next exercise is a push-up with a mountain climber. So I'm going to demonstrate this from the floor, but you could do it leaning against a counter or a chair or something. So hands underneath your shoulders, all the way down, back up, mountain climber with each leg, another push-up, another mountain climber. So you don't have to do these from the floor, you can do them from a counter or a table if that's more your speed. Our next one is a left arm row. So with a weight is going to be in our left hand, left leg will be back. Our weight is going to be on our right foot. Got to bend over, bring that weight up to your hip, little squeeze to the shoulder blade, and then back down again. Make sure you don't drop that arm down when your weight comes down. Want to make sure that shoulder stays in the same place throughout your whole exercise. Next exercise is a left leg hinge. Excuse me. Leg is going to be, the left leg is going to stay still. Right leg is going to come up behind you. You're going to bend over and back down again. If that is, feel free to hold on to something doing that, or if you wish, keep your left leg still. Your right foot, the toes will be just at the back of your left foot. And then you can hinge over there at the waist that way. If you need to have that stability of both feet on the floor. Next is a V-sit crunch. You can do these from the floor or a chair. V-sit crunch will look like this. So we're going to be up. Excuse me. Going to come together and then back out again. Bring those knees up towards your chest and then stretch back out. Then alternating Superman reach. So over on our stomachs. Arms are out. You're going to lift your right arm and your left leg up. And then your left arm and your right leg. So we're just going to be alternating between the two of those. And our last two will be a right arm row. So weight in our right hand, right leg is back. Bring that arm up. Don't drop the shoulder on the way down. You're just going to lift the weight up to your hip. And then your right leg will be stable. And you'll be coming over like this, bending at the hips, or what they call a B stance, the same that we did before. Your left toes will be at the back of your right heel, so that you can just bend over and have that stability of having both feet on the floor. Okay, so let's get started with a pause squat. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So again, make sure that your feet are approximately shoulder width apart. When you're coming up, really push your feet into the floor. That will help drive your legs up, your body up into the air. One more, and done. Moving on to push-ups with the mountain climber. So again, if you just want to do these from a chair or something, that's fine. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep your core nice and engaged. 10 seconds. And done. Moving on to a left arm row. So weight in our left hand. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And done. Moving on to the left leg hinge. So left leg is going to stay still. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So hinge all the way over, back up again. Should feel that in the back of your hand, in your hamstring. And again, if you need to hold on to something while you're doing this, that's perfectly fine. The more we do these, the better our balance will be. And done. Moving on to our V-sit crunch. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So stretch out, chest and knees together, back out again. Five seconds. And done. Rolling over for our alternating Superman reach. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. And done. Moving on to our right arm row. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And done. And our last exercise in this round is a right leg hinge. So our right leg will be stable. And we're bringing our left leg behind us, or it will be placed just at the heel of your right foot. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And of course, feel free to hang on to something while you're doing this. You're doing the one leg stand. So if you're doing the V stand, it's going to look like this. You should really feel that in your hamstring here of your right leg. And done. Great job, everyone. That's round 1. Let's have a quick sip of water, and we'll move right into round 2. Starting with our pause squat. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. And done. Next, push-ups with a mountain climber. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, we're keeping our core nice and tight. And done. Moving on to our left hand row. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. A little pause there when your weight gets to your hip, and then back down. Keeping that shoulder nice and steady, not going up or down during any of these movements. And done. Moving on to the left leg hinge. Left leg is stable, and your right foot is either going to be swinging back, or the toes of your right foot will be at the heel of your left foot. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So just bending at the hips. And done. Moving on to our V-sit crunch. So you can do these from the floor or from a chair or a bench. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. And done. Moving on to Superman, alternating Superman reach. So down on our stomachs. Lifting alternating leg and foot together. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Five seconds. And done. Moving on to our right hand or right arm row. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Couple more. And done. And ending this session for this one with our right leg hinge. So we're putting all our weight on our right leg. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Few more. And done. Great job, everyone. So that's 2 rounds. Another quick sip of water and we'll move right into round 3. Starting off with pause squats. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure your knees aren't coming towards each other when you're coming up. Want to keep them in the same spot. Five seconds. And done. Moving on to push-ups with a mountain climber. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep that core nice and tight. Almost there. And done. Moving on to our left arm row. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway. Little squeeze of that shoulder blade. And done. Moving on to the left leg hinge. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Seconds. And done. Moving on to our V-sit crunch. From the floor or from a chair, whichever you prefer. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Seconds. And done. Next, we have the alternating Superman reach. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway. And done. Moving on to our right arm row. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Five seconds. And done. And our last exercise of the day is our right leg hinge. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So all our weight is on our right leg. And either your leg is coming all the way back, or your toes are just lightly touching at your heel of your right foot. Always remember, we're hinging at the hips. One more. And done. Thank you so much for joining me here today at Evolve Fitness Forever Virtual. It was great to see everyone. Hope to see you all again soon. Have a great day. Bye.